Hello, brown bears. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for your June monthly reading. Uh, I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And then I will clarify with the 1909 tarot. And at the very end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle. All right, so let's start the June reading for the Bears. We start with your current general energy. And here we have crocodile energy. And this is a card of resting. It's kind of like a cooling off period. The crocodile says that you're kind of collecting your energy right now. Now, I don't know what the weather's been like anywhere else, but here in Calgary, we've had a lot of rain the last little while. And so, a lot of the people could just be, taking this time right now just to, again, gather and collect their energy. This is also time, the crocodile energy is also very observant energy. So, I would say that the brown bears are kind of just taking it easy right now and just paying attention and watching what is going on around them at this time. Next, we go to your crossing energy, and this can be what helps you or what hinders you. And here you have wolf energy. The wolf energy, the wolf is the guardian of the family and tribe. So again, you could be kind of watching and observing things as far as your family is concerned or your tribe is concerned, or both, your family and tribe. Um, the one thing I would say here with the wolf energy is try not to be too controlling. Again, use the wolf energy. It's great to be the guardian of the family and the tribe, but again, we don't want to control them. So again, this is just a time of observing. So just observe the family at this time, brown bears. But let's clarify that crocodile and wolf energy. And with that, we have the King of Swords. So again, this is kind of a period of transformation for you, brown bears, like giving up that control. And again, actively choosing to do so, where, it kind of feels like there are other times where you're seeing things happening. And normally you would probably try to step in and try to fix the problem. But I kind of feel like that, is not, the energy at this time. This time, like I said, it's a period of growth and transformation for you where you learn to just observe. Sometimes people have to make their own mistakes, and that is how they grow. So that is the energy there that I feel for you, brown bears. Observe your family, but let them grow. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have nightingale energy. And the nightingale energy is about having a fearless voice. It is a card of speaking your truth. And again, this is coming up in the area of your foundation. So I would say in the area of your foundation at this time, Spirit is asking you to acknowledge what your truth is. You know what I mean? Especially again, if you are, observing and watching your family and tribe, perhaps your truth could be changing. So, coming up in the area of your foundation, yeah, I would examine your truth this month, brown bears. But let's clarify that nightingale energy. So with the nightingale energy, we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is all about being bold and being assertive. So I would say once you are clear on what your truth is, then don't be afraid to speak it. And again, because I said like the nightingale is all about having a fearless voice. So speak your truth. But at the same time, again, speak your truth, but also remember that your truth is not necessarily going to be somebody else's truth. So I do feel that there is going to be need to be a little bit of give and take this month. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the horse energy. And I really like the horse energy. This is a card of momentum and freedom. So, again, I kind of feel like, not feeling like you have to fix everything for your family and tribe. I think this is going to free up a lot of your mind. Like this new perspective, this transformation is going to free up your mind, and it's going to allow you to look at other things in it. And again, I think it's going to have you looking at where you are going from here. Again, the horse is all about freedom and momentum. So where are you going? Let's clarify that horse energy. So with the horse, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of balance. So how can you bring more balance into your life, especially as far as your resources are concerned? And again, I think with that crocodile energy, this is why you are resting and cooling off. Right now, this is part of balancing that energy because, again, with that horse energy, that's momentum, right? So that's going to be forward movement, but you're just not quite there. You're still balancing the energy out, and that is a good thing. So that is good. Take your time, rest, so that you have the energy for this forward movement. Next, we go to the area of the recent past. And here we have dragon energy. And I kind of feel like this dragon energy, honestly, so the dragon represents our solar plexus chakra, our third chakra, which is our personal power. It's our power center. And I kind of get the feeling that this isn't your energy, brown bears, but it could be a family member or a tribe member who is perhaps, uh, testing their personal power, testing their personal authority. But let's clarify this dragon energy. So with the dragon energy, we have the moon. So the moon is a card of mystery, but it can also be a card that kind of, the moon can shine a light on things that we're not seeing. And again, I feel like this person is really looking for their personal power. And I actually feel, brown bears, that you have an opportunity to to show it to them at this time, again, by not coming in and fixing things for them, but allowing them to do it themselves, allowing them to stand in their own personal power, and even allowing them to fail if that's what it takes. Again, I feel like something you are illuminating something, and again, this is going to be unknown for both you and the other person. But again, growth happens in the unknown. Next, we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have earthworm energy. And the earthworm energy, again, this is kind of a card of, being new or being a novice at something. Um, you know, and again, I kind of feel like, and again, this is the energy, the same energy as that dragon. Right, again, this isn't you, brown bears, but this is probably somebody that is close to you, I would say, who is, again, they are just testing the waters of their personal power. Um, and they are still very new. They could be a little bit shy at it. So again, this is an opportunity for you to really encourage them to be brave and to step into their power. But let's clarify this earthworm energy. So, with the earthworm energy, we have the Justice card. So, again, another card of balance, but it's also a card of honesty, fairness, and truth. And again, I feel like you are going to show this person the balance. You are going to show this person the truth and the harmony. And again, you're not dominating over them. You're working together like this. I feel like this is going to be like an equal, like yes, they are the beginner and you are the teacher, but you are coming at it from an even like a place of equality. And I really love this energy. So, and again, this could be a reminder too that because again, it can be testing, especially if we're talking like if this is a child or an adolescence who is just kind of coming into their own and they're kind of testing those boundaries and whatnot. Like this justice card is like, remember what it was like when you were that age, when you were where they were, and just keep that in mind. So you have that harmony and that balance, like I said. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have frog energy. And the frog energy is all about cleansing, clearing, releasing, all those wonderful things. And again, I do feel like, this could be a process that you and this other person do together, where you release and you cleanse and you clear, um, you know, anything from the past, especially like I said, this kind of feels like a rite of passage almost for somebody. Like somebody is coming into, um, like I said, a new stage of development in their life, and it's time for them to kind of, uh, cleanse and release from that last stage is kind of what I'm feeling there. And I'm sorry, brown bears, that this isn't really talking about you very much. This is the energy. And again, I don't know if this is for some one person in particular. I'm not sure, but these messages are they seem pretty direct. So with the frog energy, we have the death card, and this is another card of transformation. And again, I do feel like you are going through a transformation, but I also feel like this person is going through a transformation. And again, this is really beautiful. Is like the energy that I'm feeling is really beautiful. And again, it's a card of like it's an energy of you two working together. And cleansing and clearing out old energy to make room for a beautiful rebirth. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the fox energy. And again, this is another family oriented, the fox is a card of loyalty. And again, I feel like there is um, like a deep connection between these two individuals here. And again, I feel like there is a lot of nurturing energy coming um, through the brown bears this month to this young person. And again, I do kind of feel like it is a young person, or if it's not a young person, they are, like I said, just very young as in like they're green to whatever it is that you know they are learning. But again, yeah, like I said, I feel like you are very loyal to this person, and this person is very loyal to you. And again, I just feel like this is actually going to, whatever it is that you guys are working on here together, this is really going to strengthen the relationship, especially, you allowing them to have their own personal power and authority. But let's clarify this fox energy. So with the fox energy, we have the King of Cups. So I really think, again, yeah, you're really setting down a very solid emotional foundation between the two of you. Um, again, the Queen of Cups or King of Cups is very solid in his emotions. Um, and he doesn't really let things rock him. And that's like, I think you guys are developing something very strong here. And it's going to be a very, um, emotionally close relationship and very solid. So I really like that energy. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have stingray energy. And the stingray energy signifies a pivotal point in your personal growth. And again, I have been saying that through this entire reading. Both you yourself and whoever this young energy is that I'm picking up at, you are both at a pivotal point in your personal growth. And again, you will both have to make the choice between, staying in the old life or moving forward into the new one. But let's clarify that stingray energy. So with the stingray energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, another card of balance, but also a card of going with the flow. You can kind of see up here the waves, and it's interesting because you had the waves here too on the King of Cups. So again, I do kind of feel like you're going to have your emotions in balance. And it's a really good time for the brown bears to just go with the flow. Don't try to control things, just allow them to happen. And don't try to juggle too much at this time either. Really take your time. Again, you had that crocodile energy, so just, you know, slow and steady, conserve your energy. And finally, we come to the outcome card. And here we have Firefly energy. So this is a very inspired energy, but it can also be very fleeting. Like I really kind of feel like, especially towards like this is the outcome. So I'm feeling like towards the end of June, the end of the month here, after you have spent the month in that crocodile energy of just resting and cooling off and working with this other person on whatever this is, I feel like you could be inspired by the end of it. You could have yeah, you could be inspired. You could get a very passionate inspiration. And again, whatever that inspiration is, I would definitely grab onto it and not let it get away. Really go after what inspires you the end of this month. But let's clarify that firefly energy. So with the Firefly, yep, we have the Page of Wands, which is another card of following your passion and learning. So again, whatever it is and again, I kind of feel like it is, whatever this work that you're doing with this other person and encouraging them in their personal power. Again, I feel like this is going to inspire you to do something more, to do something bigger. And the Page of Wands is also a card of learning. So again, whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you are inspired about, learn as much as you can, and then do something with it. Share it with the world. So I love it. All right, now we will pull the three main themes for the brown bears for the month of June. And we have uh, so leadership, self-discipline, and psychic abilities. So again, I definitely do think that you are going to be in a place of leadership, and that leadership is going to require self-discipline because, again, yes, you are going to be in a teacher role, a teacher position, but Spirit, like I said, is asking you to come at it from a place of equality. So that's going to require a little bit of self-discipline on your part. But again, a part of what you could be encouraging in this other person is their psychic abilities. You could be helping them to connect with spirit and find their own personal power through spirit. So again, if you know somebody, I would definitely encourage. And again, it would also be a great month for the brown bears to work on their own psychic abilities, their own intuition. So great readings, Brown Bear. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and I do appreciate it, as I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great month, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.